Alrighty, start recording. It's Yulin, and I already upload the persona to the Word last night, and I spent a little bit of time today, talk to Kristen, and finish the prep task for tomorrow. There's two of them. It's pretty much all I've done today, and yeah, just hopefully you guys keep like update me what's going on and what I need to do. I'm gonna be back to course face to face from next week. Yeah, that's it for me. All right, I'm done.
Right. So Alias here. Today or earlier today and last night, I just worked on a bit of the summarizing for the Morgan's metaphors, and I started to look into the next part, which was the definition or the defining the client's problems or whatever it is. Just looking at different techniques that we got taught yesterday. Just waiting on my actual tasks to come out from that. I think Katie is leading that one there. Pretty much that's where we're at the moment. Just doing that and waiting for the next task and moving forward to hopefully produce that final product. Very basic from me. So yeah, that's it from me.
Yeah, so Sankit here, and what I've been looking at is just the empathy map and the persona, and I'm just waiting for the journey map to be posted so then I can make a summary of the techniques that we used, and also waiting for to be allocated the define technique so I can start working on that. And yeah, that's all for me.
I'm Katie here. I'm doing the define task. I just tried to identify the techniques that we're going to be using, and so I'll be allocating the tasks later on. If anybody has a preference, just tell me. If not, I'll just randomly give them out. That's it for me.
You can go.
You go.
Okay, easy. My name is Twee. So last night I posted a summary for the empathy test, the pestle analysis that May and I did. And today I've been working just on the content for the journey map. So I basically finished all of the content that would be in it. It's just up to the sketching and digitizing part, in which I'm gonna send to Sam like all my information, as well as CC, Elias and Sankit, just so they can see what I've done and then go from there. Because yeah, I'm still not quite sure how to actually present the journey map, how to sketch it. And then from then on, I'll be working on just catching up on the pre-assessment tasks for the tutorials. Yeah, and that's it from me.
It's Hasita. So what I've been pretty much doing is I've been working with Anthony on the persona, and I've also been working with Elias in our the SWOT analysis as well. And this week I'm mostly going to be focusing on the new stuff that we'll have to do, as well as the blue oceans with Sunkit. That's my main focus for this coming up weeks, I guess. And yeah, that's about it for me.
Hi, it's May here. What I've been doing is I've done some reflection about the previous topics for myself. And then also I was working with Sam to finish the reflection for the UCC part. What I'm going to do next is I'm still not too sure how to in summarize the team's key finding in a certain way. I guess I can just ask Alice to, because we did ask about the tutors this question in the tutorial, and maybe Alice can share the answers.
No, that's all mine. No one else is allowed to have those answers.
I think you just need to just summarize like their context, like what you found using these techniques. This is them.
So it's actually about the it's about the summary of the technique itself, or
no, just like talk about them. So you're just like saying this is the context of the people that we found.
Yeah. So for the ones that went there, so for Hasi Twee and Anthony, we have now an assigned tutor, Anisha. She's the one who's now like looking after us with this project. And what she was saying is that for that summary, it's in two parts. You do a reflection of your team's position using, within that category. So if it's a define, or if it's the empathy, it's what's your team position following all the information that's been added in there from the groups. And then the summary is just how KAC, how we observe them within that, or within those actual techniques. And she did mention, though, we don't actually have to do all the techniques and write something for each technique. If it doesn't fit their narrative, then we just don't do it, and we explain why, which was something that I wasn't aware of. It was not news to me. I'm sure it was probably news to a lot of people, but we don't necessarily have to do every little part. If there's certain topics within a section, so for example, the metaphors, we didn't necessarily have to do all 8 of them because some of them are irrelevant to KAC, but we did anyway. But you don't necessarily have to do every single one. You just have to explain why you didn't do something. So yeah, it's really up to your interpretation, but how you write it, it's viewing them, if that makes sense, May.
So for every topic, we still like work as a pair to finish the summarize?
No, so the summary is either the team lead or the lead or the backup for that section. We don't necessarily have to summarize each individual tool that's identified within that category. I think we just did that initially just to give a bit more basis to what was done, but we don't necessarily have to do that.
Okay, so that's just
it
for
just
the whole
helps
topic,
you.
right?
Sorry?
That's just the summarize is for the whole topic, not for the individual section.
Yeah, exactly right. So you just summarize looking at the organization with the tools to go, okay, well, the common theme is that they need an IT solution for an automated business process, and they want to move to a paperless system, which will be the general theme across the board, but using specific all those tools. So that's how the summary is, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I hope I've explained that right.
Yeah, I think I get it now. Thanks.
So do we need to specifically write something for the checkpoint today, or?
Say that again?
So do we need to write something for the checkpoint today, or?
There was an 2 exercises we have to do. If you weren't really there, you probably might not necessarily be of any benefit to you. I'll put them, if you want, happy to put them in the email, flick you the email with the questions. because there is one part where you have to do your own reflection, and then one where you work with the team and effectively collate your data, and then make a list of what you had done individually, but together as a team, and then put that into the actual document itself. So I'll put it there anyway in the email.
Yeah, okay. And we put at the end we put all of this in the Purli documents as well, are we? Or
Yeah, exactly
Okay.
right.
okay, yeah.
Did you want to add anything that was there today in class for Twee, Anthony, and Hussey at all? Just so we can make sure they haven't missed out on anything.
I'm not too sure what to add. Oh, you go here.
No, mine was just a question. Because you know how
No.
you said you had that new person added to our, like, looking after our group, the
Yep.
new lecturer. Is that the person we have to contact? Because I contacted Kirsten about.
Yeah, so still contact her.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so she's still the lead. So the one that's Anisha, who's assigned to us, she's just making sure that our project remains on track, and that
Okay,
the
cool.
information is good and relevant. So she's given us a really good feedback as well. So
Yeah,
which is really good. She's also said that for the actual pitch itself, it's about 10 minutes. And we can do whatever format that we like. So we can do a PowerPoint presentation, we can do charades, we can, do a musical, whatever we want to do. So when you think about it, 8 people, 10 minutes, you don't have much of a speaking role. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a pretty short and sharp with what we say.
You can't drag it.
No, exactly right. But
You get like 2 minutes each, not even.
Yeah, like there's just not even like it's just over 2 minutes to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So it'd be pretty quick, but we just have to figure out as how we want to present it and the style of that in how it's going to be, the format that it's going to be in. But hopefully we can all get together like in person next week, and then we can all come up with hopefully the right idea for the team.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, got it.
I think that's it, Anthony, mate.
Okay, no problem. I will see all of this in email.
Cool.
Is anything else?
No, that's it for me from today's class. I'll just wait out for tomorrow.
Yeah, just give me a message before you want to start the meeting. Yeah, I'm flexible anytime tomorrow.
All right, no worries, mate. We'll have a chat quickly in class, and then we'll flick you a text, you and Hussey.
Yep, perfect. Thank